You want to dominate.
You want to be respected.
You want to walk into any room and own the fucking air around you? Then listen closely. Because most men will never hear this. Most men are too soft, too reactive, too controlled by shit they don't even understand. You're not like them. You're here for war, and the battlefield is your fucking mind. Before we go deeper, drop a comment right now and tell me, are you the puppet or the one pulling the strings? I want to see who's really about this life. Let me tell you something most men will never grasp. A man who cannot control his mind is not a man. He's a puppet, pulled by strings he doesn't see, chained by thoughts he never chose, slapped around by emotions like a weak little bitch pretending he's real. But there's nothing real about being a slave to anger, to lust, to fear, to validation. There is no pride in being predictable. There is no strength in reacting like an animal every time life pokes your wounds. You want to be strong? Then shut the fuck up and observe. The strongest man is not loud. He doesn't posture. He doesn't seek revenge or attention. He watches. He breathes. He decides. Because his mind is a fortress. You insult him, he smiles. You try to bait him, he stays still. You want a reaction? He gives you silence, and that silence screams louder than any threat. That's not weakness. That's not passivity. That's control, and control is power. But here's the truth you don't want to face. You're not that man yet. Because your shadow still runs the show. You walk around pretending you're okay. But you're haunted by pain you never dealt with. By shame you buried years ago. By rage that burns under your skin like acid. You don't know peace. You only know distraction. And every time someone triggers you, every time someone disrespects you, you snap. Because the child inside you is still screaming. And instead of confronting him, you project, you overreact, you fall apart. You want to be untouchable? Then you better face your fucking darkness. Sit in the silence, turn off the noise, kill the fucking dopamine. Delete the damn Instagram. Stop running to porn, weed, sugar, Netflix, validation, scrolling. Stop numbing your pain like a coward, because every time you numb it, you avoid the one thing that could set you free. The confrontation with your own brokenness. Shadow work is not a vibe. It's not a trend. It's war. It's sitting alone with the ugly version of yourself and not running. It's hearing your darkest thoughts and not judging. It's feeling your pain without trying to fix it. It's seeing where you've been weak, cowardly, needy, and owning all of it. No excuses, no filters, no sugarcoating. And through that process, stop being a boy. You stop being a slave. You become the fucking man you were born to be. You think Tyler Durden was dangerous because he could fight?
No, he was dangerous because he had nothing to lose.
Because he had already burned down the illusions.
Because he faced his darkness and made peace with it.
And once you do that,
you become a man no one can control.
Your girl leaves, you're calm.
Your job fires you, you're still.
Someone disrespects you in public. You don't flinch.
Not because you're passive, but because you're precise.
You're not reactive. You're strategic. You don't waste energy. You aim it. Most men want to be alphas, but they're ruled by fear.
Fear of being alone. Fear of being judged. Fear of not being enough.
So they bark. They flex. They act tough. But the real alpha, he doesn't act. He embodies.
He doesn't seek power. He is power.
Because he mastered the battlefield that 99% of men avoid. His own fucking mind. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If someone can control your emotions, they can control your actions. And if they can control your actions, they own your life. So every time you get triggered, every time you lash out,
you hand your power away like a pathetic little puppet.
And that's what most men are. Puppets. You don't want that? Then build the discipline to observe before you react, to pause before you speak,
to breathe before you strike.
Because calm is not weakness. Calm is control.
The untouchable mind is built in silence,
in solitude,
in cold early mornings when your demons are loud and you face them anyway. You build it when you stop seeking noise, when you stop reacting to disrespect,
when you stop explaining yourself to people who don't even respect themselves. You build it by cutting through your illusions. The illusion that you're a good man just because you mean well. The illusion that you're strong because you lift weights. The illusion that you're in control when deep down, you know your emotions are still the ones driving. So what's the solution?
Confront, integrate, master.
Face your shadow. Speak with your pain. Dissect your thoughts like a warrior sharpening his blade. Stop trying to heal by avoiding. Start becoming whole by owning everything inside you. Because when a man masters his mind, he walks different. He speaks different. He looks you in the eyes and you feel it.
He's been through hell, and he brought back silence.
That's the man who doesn't need to yell. He doesn't chase.
He doesn't react.
He commands presence without trying. That's the man you become when you become untouchable. Now ask yourself, are you still a slave to emotion?
Or are you the one who holds the leash?
Because one of you walks into the fire, and the other burns. Your choice.
Now that you know the truth, What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Keep scrolling? Keep reacting?
Keep living like a slave?
Or are you gonna build the mind that no one can break?
If you're done being average, if you're ready to face yourself and evolve into a weapon,
then stay locked in.
Because this channel is not for boys. It's for men who want to dominate their reality.
Starting from the inside out. Subscribe. Lock in. Train the mind. Become untouchable.